What's up, everybody? It's your boy MY Swag.
And the Goblin.
Today, watch the Roshi versus Jiraiya death battle.
My man is just killed himself. He was on cloud 9 and now he just plummeted back to earth.
No person from the Dragon Ball universe should ever fight anybody from anywhere else. Let's just be honest.
Oh yeah, we all know this, but
Like,
I mean, come on. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna enjoy it, young man. You know what I'm saying? Or not gonna get Tostitos for lunch tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. I guess we're doing this. Fucking doing it. God damn it. All right. And
Hit the button.
this is done by ScrewAttack. Everybody knows
The finest
that,
warriors are never
channel in the
developed on their own,
description and all that
while
good
some
stuff.
are simply molded by their enemies. The best usually
all,
seek
Avatar
the
was the
wisdom
greatest
of
show
a
ever.
master.
I love the
Who,
Avatar.
for
That show
some
was
reason,
fucking
is a
awesome.
weird old pervert like Roshi, turtle hermit
The
and
best
teacher to
pervert you
Dragon
ever
Ball's
knew,
greatest
goddammit.
hero.
And Jiraiya, the
Another
toad sage
great
and instructor
pervert.
to the most
Also,
famous ninja of all.
He's Wiz and I'm
When did they
Boomstick.
become
And it's
animated?
our job to analyze
Yeah.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who
This
would
is
win
I've been
a
watching,
death battle.
death battles for a while.
Let's say Master Roshi better win. I don't care what kind of
Goku
bullshit
is,
they go
without
through.
a doubt,
Master Roshi
one
better
of the
win.
greatest martial arts champions of all time.
Nigga like 400
Well,
years
yeah,
old.
he's good enough to rival gods, become a Super Saiyan, and even
off the
master
monkey.
Ultra Instinct.
But he never would have achieved
Ultra
any of
Instinct
it
is a
without the
cop-out.
guidance of
Putting it
Master
out there, it's
Roshi.
cop
A
out.
martial
Yeah,
artist
go
who's
ahead,
so
come on.
powerful, there's only one thing in the world that can stop him.
TM
Well,
dumbass.
two things, really, if you get what I mean.
I know you're gay,
Launch
old man, and
ass.
I don't want to play.
Anyway, when he was a hip youngin', Roshi studied under the legendary Master Potato.
Mutaito.
About to
And
say,
the kitty
nigga, you
cat.
got that all
These
types of
masters
wrong.
ass whooping taught Roshi how to weaponize his own life energy, or ki.
Similar to many real-life Chinese martial arts, Ki is a vital energy all living beings possess. The stronger and more focused you are, the greater your Ki becomes.
Roshi can
So,
use his
maybe
ki to
become
increase his
real.
power, pushing past
Yeah,
his
all you
physical
gotta do
limits
is
with a
old
bunch
Practice
of
your
awesome
ki.
techniques.
So screw your
he can
diet,
fire
screw
explosive
working
shots,
out.
go
All you
buff
need is
mode,
ki.
stun foes with thunder shock surprise, and even seal dangerous enemies away with the evil
All the
containment
containment
wave.
wave.
It wasn't
thing.
long
Oh, I
until
missed
Roshi
that.
refined
kill
these
you, how do you
techniques and
use it?
created
I mean,
his
it killed
own
that one
martial arts
guy.
style. Turtle School.
Creepy old man turtle school, creepy old man turtle school. Roshi in a half shell, he's a
Turtle
turtle
power.
man. No, it's not about beating people up as slow as you can, like I first thought.
Dedicated.
Turtle school, or Kame style, includes everything from tricky pressure point combat to a phony drunken style, which, if you ask me, is
Hey, I
just a
used to
missed
love that
opportunity to
fight.
get wasted.
By delivering milk up a mountain, plowing a field with bare hands, working construction with simple tools, and being chased by both sharks and bees,
I like to
all while
plow
wearing a
those
50-pound shell,
fields.
Roshi's martial art focuses on breaking the wall of humanity in every way. Except for one.
That's right, the nigga can't fly. I forgot all about this shit. No, the nigga can't fly. No,
Learning it
he
at
never
some
could
point.
fly.
Flight is actually a technique developed by his rivals, the Crane School. Apparently, Roshi's just been a bit too stubborn to properly learn the skill.
I'm 300
even
years
after
old. What's wrong with
centuries of
you?
You should have time to learn
How
all the
long has
techniques.
he been doing this?
Well, it's a little vague, but thanks to either a pet phoenix he accidentally killed or the mysterious paradise herb, he's just shy of 360 years old.
Damn! I'm just impressed he can still get it up for the girls after all that time.
Boomstick, that's... Well, I mean, yes, I guess medically speaking it is quite impressive.
Where can I get me some of this paradise grass? I want to be chasing tail for centuries.
Good luck with that. But with all of those years spent honing his talents, Roshi dedicated 50 of them to developing one
I'm trying to get
revolutionary
Roshi buff,
technique.
Kame!
I don't want to be able to do my
I
life.
want to be there right now. Like,
Anyway,
This animation is throwing
Gotcha.
That shit is hilarious.
anyway, to be honest, devastating is an understatement.
Well, yeah, he blew up a whole freaking mountain with it.
This peak was inspired by the real-life flaming mountains in China, standing up to 2,600
Yeah,
feet
the
tall.
fire clearly
With this in
didn't
mind,
do
we can find that to pulverize such a mountain, Roshi's Kamehameha must equal nearly 4 gigatons of TNT.
But
First of
that's
all,
small
how did you
stuff
even
compared to the
calculate
time
that?
he
All being
obliterated the
intense
entire
power,
moon in
everyone
about
knows.
5 seconds. That's gotta be worth what, like 10, 20 mountains? Wiz, how many mountains make a moon?
Oh, more like 35 billion. To obliterate the moon in its entirety, the Kamehameha must have struck it with a force akin to 3 octillion tons of TNT.
That's
That sound like
27 zeros, by the way. Holy shit! Roshi's also
I was
super
gonna say,
fast.
like, how
He can
does
fight
anybody
an
from Dragon
entire
Ball Z
battle in a
lose to
blink of an eye.
anybody?
Which might seem crazy, but Roshi is also able to snatch bullets out of the air that are fired at
the
him
man
from
can
point
snatch
blank
bullets
range.
out the air.
That gun looks
You're
like a
not
British
losing
Sten, which can
to
fire up
Jiraiya,
to
the
600
curve
rounds per
stage,
minute
like,
and a
you're
muzzle
not-
velocity of nearly 1,200 feet per second.
That means Roshi would have to react to the first bullet within 5 milliseconds. Additionally, each consecutive bullet would reach him just shy of 17 milliseconds apart. The maximum distance between any given shot looks to be about 3 feet, which means he would have to be moving at 180 feet per second in order to catch them all.
Oh, if my hands could move that fast, I'd finally stop getting married.
This speed is far from his limit, but Roshi's true talent is ensuring his students grow further and further than himself every day. Sadly, Roshi's frailty of age means his body can't always express just how powerful he really is.
And using too much ki energy can cause all sorts of problems, like when his master Pistachio died using the Evo containment wave.
Yep.
But while Roshi's pupils may surpass him, he remains one of the smartest fighters on Earth.
He's tough enough to take down dozens of Frieza's soldiers and survived a beatdown from an alternate universe wannabe Frieza. He even took a barrage of death rays like a champ, the same move
saw
that killed
that fight.
Vegeta many years ago.
And in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Roshi is shown to be so collected in battle, his movements sort of emulate those of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah,
forgot
that's
he
not
fought
technically
Jiren.
canon,
In
but
the
it does go to
manga.
show how far Roshi's training can take him.
And it's safe to say that this old, perverted, but genius of a man will never stop training.
Gee, how can you lose to Jiraiya?
Among the ninja of the
the men hang out with
few are
frogs.
quite as
I almost said
impressive
turtles.
as
The
Naruto
men hang out with
Uzumaki.
turtles. You can't
Yeah, I know
lose
that's
to-
crazy, cause, you know, but not just
Kids
anyone
there
can
never
fight
know how
aliens on the
trash
moon and
Naruto
become
used to be.
president of
Oh
Hidden
my
Valley
God.
Ranch.
Bruh, they
Naruto
had
would
this
become the
milk
Hidden
carrier
League's
in
greatest
ninja
champion
episode.
and seventh
Go,
Hokage.
man.
But this
Trash,
would never have been
straight
possible
garbage.
without his training under the dynamic Toad Sage and legendary Sannin, Jiraiya the Gallant.
Gallant, huh? Hey, Wiz, why do the most badass old dudes always turn out to be weird pervs?
Well, don't let his crude demeanor fool you.
Oh, don't worry about me, Wiz. This ain't my first trip to Secret Leaf Ninja Town. Nothing surprises me anymore. What the f***?
That's weird.
weird.
Why did they do that?
That's weird.
Oh, so strange. No.
Anyway, Jiraiya originally learned the shinobi way from the third Hokage, who taught him how to use his chakra to do ninja magic.
Similar to ki, chakra is a form of life energy. In Hindu and Buddhist theologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body, which can be embraced to achieve enlightenment. However, in the world of Naruto, chakra is used to perform amazing ninja techniques called jutsus.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Like most ninja, Jiraiya learned about 4 types of jutsus. Taijutsu, or hand-to-hand combat, ninjutsu, harnessing chakra as elemental weapons and tools, genjutsu, which covers illusion and mental manipulation, and senjutsu, a method of utilizing naturally occurring energy as an extension of oneself.
Boink.
Jiraiya mastered as many styles as he could, and even learned one of the greatest ninjutsu attacks out there, the Rasengan. With this, he gathers his chakra into a spinning orb of death modeled off the ultra-destructive tailed beast bomb. And that thing can wipe out a whole village all at once. And on the weird side, he can sharpen his twisted sister mane into a shield like a porcupine and fire the
That
hairs
shit
out like a needle
It's
gun.
so weird.
Possessing
though.
a
Who
keen
would
and
think of that
mischievous
as a
mind,
move?
Jiraiya spent plenty of time developing brand new techniques, such as the invisibility jutsu, which you'd think would be perfect for
I'm
a
about to
stealth
say,
or
you would
assassination
think that
mission,
other ninja
but he
before him
actually
would
developed
think,
it
since I'm doing
specifically
stealthy
for
ninja shit, I should be invisible.
Research? Where else is a self-respecting writer supposed to get his, inspiration from?
Clearly, Jiraiya sometimes took his tinkering a bit too far. On one such occasion, he accidentally teleported himself to a mystical land full of giant talking toads.
Fizz, you sure jutsu isn't just like another name for crack?
After befriending the Toads, Jiraiya trained under the sage Fukasaku.
Where he learned a bunch of fire release techniques, like the toad oil bullet and flame bullet attacks. Now that's one impressive loogie.
Jiraiya entered a pact with the
Didn't know
Toads,
that.
learning their ways and summoning them to the field of battle, as his own talents relied on trickery over brute force, such as hiding in shadows and manipulating his opponent's movements. The powerful
pretty dope.
Toads were perfect allies. He can trap his foe inside a Toad's throat, transform them into Toads for interrogation, or even call a gigantic amphibian warrior to his side.
Like
It's
the biggest
weird.
grump you've ever
So
seen.
fucking weird.
Gamabunta.
But you never question yourself.
I really didn't trust that. Oh, nigga got a giant toe. You know, Tsunade has a slug. You know, Orochimaru has a
And
snake.
through
Okay, it makes
Fukasaku's
sense.
teachings,
But no,
Jiraiya
those
perfected the
are
art
based
of
on real
senjutsu.
tales.
Through their combined efforts, he entered a new mighty form called Sage Mode.
Like
Well, it
Jiraiya,
takes a long time to get
Ultramarine,
into. Sage
and,
Mode Jiraiya
Tsunade
can do
all
all
based on
sorts of
folklore.
things he
They all
couldn't
have their
before.
own individual
Like the
story.
unpredictable martial art
And
Frog Kata, and a
together.
deadly genjutsu, the demonic illusion Toad Confrontation Chant.
Which sounds weird, so why don't we just call it your jutsu? Cause if you get caught, your soul is trapped by these big guys who desperately want a high five, leaving your physical body totally open to a swift kill.
Sage Mode also enhances Jiraiya's other abilities, turning his normal Rasengan into the unstoppable Big Ball Rasengan, which, according to the official data books, is strong enough to carve away a
Why is
mountain.
it everybody's
He's
logic?
way
It's
more
like,
than
you know
just
how
a
to make
mountain smasher.
attack stronger?
Jiraiya is quick enough to fight some of the fastest ninja around, like
Fucking
Kakashi
giant.
and Itachi, some of which are fast enough to intercept lightning.
The leader of a lightning bolt moves around 220,000 miles per hour, putting ninja like Jiraiya around speeds of Mach 280.
Now I get why ninja are so awesome. Who needs guns when you're more than 100 times faster than bullets?
While Jiraiya isn't exactly the strongest or fastest ninja around, he's certainly one of the most clever.
But he
Over
never
time,
taps
he rose to
Tsunade.
become a legendary ninja and hero of
never
his people,
Hokage,
hailed by
right?
the honorable title of Sun.
And he's a gutsy one. Like when he used his tricks to take out 3 of the 6 members of the emo rock band, Pain, before they tore his arm off, crushed his throat, and impaled him 5 times.
But even while suffering excruciating agony, Jiraiya proved strong enough to power through and send a vital message to his most promising pupil, paving the way for the next generation of heroes before being swept off his feet one last time.
You know, I guess he was a pretty gallant guy after all.
As you can see, you failed! Jiraiya the Toad Sage falls victim to no woman's charm. Rare beauties fall for me! When you reach the stature I have, the ladies worship at your awesomeness!
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for
Roshi
all.
won. I
But
don't
first,
even
if
watch
you're as
the fight.
hungry as I am for this fight,
I'm
you
pretty
may be
sure Roshi
interested in
wins.
Blue Apron.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron, the leading meal kit delivery
y'all
service
still
in the
playing Blue
U.S.
Close by, I don't know why.
Who's this geezer?
Hey, fuzz for brains. Where are the pictures? It's just words in here.
Pictures? You fool! Words paint 1,000 beautiful pictures all by themselves!
Geez, don't take it personally. Not like you wrote the damn thing.
But I did!
Animation's down a lot better.
The heck is this?
You're stuck now, Baldy!
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Woo!
That works like that.
That works like that.
Really? You just blast through? I don't think it's Didn't even have a turn show off yet. Then it makes me think it died. Get that baby ass Rasengan out of here. On the how they made the Tommy house.
Summoning jutsu!
Motherfucker got a
Jiraiya, you buffoon! What's this about?
Hey there! Can you buy me some time?
What? I'm not your servant. I'm the chief Get off my lawn!
Your house is destroyed, dog.
Water style! Liquid bullet! He's a quick one. Evil containment blade!
He's not evil, is he? How does that even work?
Only a coward lets others do their fighting for them.
You have no idea. I've been back on the beach the whole time. You old fool. I can't believe you fell for that. Let's end this. What?
My man, Master Roshi.
Talk about a whole new way to win.
Jiraiya was certainly one of the most powerful warriors of his own world, but there's no question that Roshi's sheer might outclassed him.
One guy can break a mountain, the other can break a moon. So that was pretty obvious.
The speed comparison wasn't quite so clear-cut, though. While his unseen battle with Krillin was incredibly quick, Roshi's never personally shown speeds as fast as the lightning feats Jiraiya scaled to.
But he did hold his own in the Tournament of Power against Planet and Galaxy Busters. Also, in Goku's training right after Korin's, he actually had to dodge lightning. Roshi's own training didn't stop after chasing the kitty around, and neither did his kitty chasing. So, scaled to Goku's progress, it makes sense that he'd be able to match Jiraiya's speed, and probably even surpass it.
Still, it would be reasonable to believe Jiraiya could use his tactical talent to outsmart and outlast Roshi.
Except Roshi's a smart fighter too. Not only does he have way more experience thanks to his super age, but he's got an eye for traps in sticky situations, like when he figured out the illusion powers of the talisman fighter Derkori.
And remember, it took only 15 seconds for Roshi's Kamehameha to reach the moon. Given the moon's distance of over 200,000 miles from the surface of the Earth, this means the beam must have traveled over 57 million miles per hour, more than 260 times faster than lightning. There was no way Jiraiya could avoid Roshi's trademark move for very long.
Sure, Jiraiya might be a crafty ninja, but all that doesn't boil down to much more than tricks against someone like Roshi.
Roshi was simply faster, stronger, and had way more experience.
And that's why Jiraiya croaked when Roshi beat him to the punch.
The winner is Master Roshi.
So we all knew that was gonna happen. Dragon Ball Z characters
Thanks for watching,
are just
everyone. If you want to see some
overpowered. Like, never put them in the same like never fight against a Dragon Ball Z character.
That's because they're all fucking Galaxy Busters.
They're all fucking overpowered. Like, they're all OP. Don't do it. But that is it for that video. Appreciate you guys sticking to the end. Like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Follow us on Twitch.
Comment to give us some suggestions of what else we should react to, or what you're interested in seeing. Let us know. And have a Merry Christmas.
Flub it up and up dub.
Hey.
Right? Was that right? No.
Love a dub.
Yeah. That.